The history curriculum should be taught so that the learners are shown how the past has influenced the present. They should be encouraged to debate and discuss their knowledge that they've gained and be able to research, investigate, and interpret the essential skills. History teaching should encourage learners to question and think critically. Now, this is done through teaching the 6 topics in history, each of which takes about 4 weeks to complete. The teaching time for history is 4 hours per week. We need to be very aware that the history curriculum is full of content. However, it contains essential skills that need to be taught in a very practical way. Learners will have developed the basic history skills and knowledge from senior phase social sciences. However, you're going to have to expand on them and further develop them. Every term, history skills need to be put into practice. They should be spread across all 4 terms and linked to the topics taught in each term. Now let's have a look at what these skills are. The first is the learner should understand the range of sources of information available for studying the past. For example, collecting information from a variety of sources, and they should be able to recognize different perspectives of an event. Learners should be able to extract and interpret information from a number of sources. Selecting relevant information and making sense of this information is essential. Learners should get lots of practice in evaluating the usefulness of sources, looking at reliability, stereotyping, and subjectivity. They need to be able to decide on the relevance of the source. Learners should get practice in recognizing that there is often more than one perspective of a historical event. Being able to see things from different points of view and seeing both sides of the story is such an important skill. They also need to be able to explain why there are different interpretations of historical events and people's actions. They need to be able to analyze and interpret to be able to write their conclusions. Learners need to participate in constructive and focused debate through careful evaluation of historical evidence. Debating and talking to others to develop a point of view is something that needs to be practiced on a regular basis. Learners need to organize evidence to substantiate an argument in order to create an original, coherent, and balanced piece of historical writing. They can do this by practicing to use evidence to back up an argument, writing essays, comparing opinions, and tabulating, and all of this built on their skills to be able to substantiate an argument. Most importantly, learners need to engage critically with the issues of heritage and public representations of the past. They need to be able to think and discuss how past events, people, and communities are remembered and how they've affected us today. Most importantly, learners need to be taught the subject in an enthusiastic way so they develop and maintain interest in it. This will determine their success in the subject.